Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra November 12, 2021. You may have some objects stored in your house that are not exactly functional, so with the regency of your sign in Libra, you would make everything fit better, taking out what is not necessary and feeling liberation, not just from space but personally. Today, better than ever, let yourself be carried away by the energy of the moon that has great surprises and good news for you. Above all, if you started a procedure and were impatient, let good news arrive. You would certainly get it with great joy. It is better that you feel with all the energy you can, because you may need your agility to carry out an idea, project, or activity that requires much more than you always insist on it. It is Libra at its best that connects directly with your desires so that you can fulfill them properly. Those around you will lack focus today, so don't dwell on trying to convince them of the merits of your big theories. There is also no point in disguising yourself as a bunny or puppet. You won't be able to capture their attention either. Be patient with your pain and wait for your audience to be more receptive. You will not have the essential time to take a step back. You have to act quickly. Protect yourself from drafts or temperature variations. You need to recharge your batteries in sleep. Turn to new people. Your calm and your sense of organization are essential, and you are well inspired. Collaborations, whether private or professional, work well. Balance and dialogue, that's what you need to remember. This way you will maintain harmony in your relationships and in your dealings with the people who matter most to you. Around you, the atmosphere is relatively calm. Beet juice with a little spinach could provide the necessary nutrients that would be detoxifying the liver and kidneys. If you combine a chicken breast, stuffed with mushrooms, you could eat healthily and with good flavor. Let your creativity in the kitchen fill you with energy and be healthier than before. This day is not going to be easy. You may be faced with a difficulty that will knock you out of your hinges. If so, be careful. It is with calm and patience that we must approach the events. Don't be too hasty if you don't have all the pieces of the puzzle in hand. Build up your line of defense step by step before indiscriminately accusing. Your health will not be a concern today, quite the contrary. The harmony which reigns between Mars and Saturn allows you to have the butter and the money of the butter, phenomenal energy, and an increased resistance to external aggressions. What if you took advantage of this state of grace to change your habits a little? Depending on your needs, you could, for example, consider starting a diet or increasing the frequency and intensity of your exercise. Now better than ever, you would be feeling that everything is in your favor, because the regency in 9, like a magic number, would dispel catastrophic ideas due to the imminent crisis that has existed in recent days. As a suggestion to keep your money, it is better to clean your hands with a lemon directly on the palms, then rinse with coconut soap, so you could make everything vibrate in better fortune for you. Today, a slight behavior change should see the light of day. You want to promote your authenticity, but the apprehension of displeasing often prevents you from fully developing yourself. Be yourself and let yourself be carried away by your impulses. Now is the time to test a new attitude and draw the necessary conclusions. You have difficulty adapting to the independence that reigns in the air. You would have liked that we could not do without you, but this is not the case today, so you will have to maintain your efforts to retain your customers. Your overly sharp critical mind can cause you problems. Moderate your remarks first and foremost, and be careful not to speak too quickly if you do not want to create tension within the team. When there is conjunction like the one that is visible today between the Moon and Venus, it possibly fills you with joy. It is a harmonious aspect that would be making some disagreements that you had in the past, especially with family, now be reconciled. Let everything be in your favor so that it happens, and you would find in a call the best for you. Now is the time to think about the future of your relationship. Do you have real plans with your partner, such as getting married, if you haven't already, or buying common goods, a house, a car? If this is already the case, take advantage of the positive energies of the moment to think about what you would like to build new together. Travel, baby, moving project. Let your imagination run wild. You want to please your companion. The planetary atmosphere brings calm and gentleness to your relationship. Surprises are always pleased to discover. Organize a candlelight meal or a movie night to get away from it all for a few hours. A single native of the sign, you will want to seduce and charm. You have all the cards in hand to achieve your ends. However, you should be a little more subtle and more attentive to the wishes of the person in front of you. Without fear, let yourself be carried away by prosperity. Now is a good time for it, and you would be letting everything turn in your favor if you only exercised your good judgment and did not give yourself to the task of feeling down after some of your colleagues had to be fired. That is why you have the moon today, that possibly makes you feel motivated and that fills you with security about what would come in well-being for you. You are impatient with the slowness with which projects are progressing. Your colleagues are not incompetent. It is just that they do not know how to combine their efforts to find a more effective strategy. It's up to you to speak up and let it be known what necessary changes need to be made within your business. If you have confidence in yourself, we will listen to you. Today, you have the power to change your work environment. The day will be full of surprises and good news. You are very enthusiastic and carry out the missions which are asked of you with enthusiasm. If for some time you have wanted to do vocational training, your superiors will offer you your chance and let you make your dreams come true. Be careful, however, of unnecessary expenses. You need to better manage your budget and avoid unnecessary expenses. Think carefully before you buy anything. You'll find that no, really, you don't need this shirt. Socially speaking, difficult day. You want to stay at home under your duvet with hot tea and not talk to anyone. It can happen from time to time. But you must not fall into this trap for too long. It's not comfortable forever. Express your anxieties to your spouse or friends. They will know how to guide you and get you back on track. Hugs are also very good remedies for depression. Do not hesitate to ask. Plus, it's free.